got a few squat videos from this week. We'll start it off with my mom. We're kind of teaching her how to do some squats and stuff and deadlifts and bench and everything. This is the first squat video I have of her. She's starting to get her form down a little bit. We put a band around her legs to help her open up her hips and get those knees pushed out and keep them pushed out. Something to help kind of just remember to push those knees out. And she seemed to be doing pretty good. Have her squat to the bench right now. We add a little bit of weight. I'm going to have her do a 20 repper on this one, and we'll get to see her form break down a little bit as she gets into the later reps. But overall, she's doing great for just starting. I had her squatting in shoes this time. We had been practicing barefoot, and we just put the band on today, and it really helped her keep her knees pushed out, which is what I was needing her to do, to kind of keep the weight on her heels and on the pads of her feet. And there's a sewer rat that walks through the camera. But she was doing pretty good. As you can see, she's starting to get tired. Those elbows are going more forward. She has to carry the bar high because she has really nowhere else to carry it. But the bar starts kind of getting like a rainbow U shape or something here as she starts getting tired. And I think we'll slow one down, and then the common things happen. You know, hips shoot up and knees kind of go in, and the weights go to the inside of your feet and towards your big toe, and everything is starting to do here on her a little bit. I think, yeah, this one's slowed down here as she starts with the elbows way out in front of the bar, but you always want to keep them under, and she's doing a pretty good job of it here. And then there, everything kind of shoots forward, knees shot in, and that's why. And yeah, she done good though. And here's Steve. Steve's trying to work on his form a little bit, and getting ready to add a little weight to the bar and get his squats going again. We got him on the box. He's got the bands on his knees too, trying to help him open up. One of the first things is probably lose the work boots, but other than that, I mean, it looks like you're ready to put some weight on the bar, man. You got that kind of Pez dispenser head, which is what my mom had too, which is why you guys bar kind of gets that travel. Kind of, you want to drive your neck back in the bar, but you want to keep your head neutral. You know, you don't have to have your head cranked so far back. So we slow this one down. The bar's moving pretty straight. You know, your knees are staying out. So yeah, let's add some weight to the bar, and we'll get a few more videos and let your form break down. Here I go. First working set me and Joe did that day, 365 here. I squatted in shoes for the first time. I didn't have nothing other than Skechers that had a pretty hard sole that I thought would be halfway decent to squat in, so I thought I'd try them. Just trying a few different things here, and I'm still kind of going a little bit forward there, trying to work on staying more upright. Skechers probably ain't the best thing to squat in, but that's all I got right now. I'd like to get some Olympic shoes. And here's Joe. We slow him down right off the bat. As you can see, one of the first things that start happening is his elbows are already out, and then the bar starts shooting way forward here as he gets way out over his toes, and then his knees are in, and it's just, he's not in a good position right there, as you see coming out of the hole. And he's kind of got to just like do a crazy, get him there, his knees shoot in, butt shoots back, elbows shoot out, and he's way out over his toes. And it's just all technique on this, and he's just kind of, he needs to find that, we need to find that groove again on his technique and kind of get it locked down before we keep really adding much weight. Here I go. Me too, I'm doing the same thing. Not quite. Joe's is a little bit more exaggerated, but we basically got the same thing. Here my elbows ain't really under the bar real good. I'm having trouble finding my weight and balance and having the heels because I'm used to going barefoot. I'll slow this one down, I think. Maybe. Yeah, here we go. And my knees, I was having a problem getting my knees to open up for some reason today, which is not something I usually struggle with. Even on the descent, I just felt like I wasn't opening up. I don't know if it's with the shoes in there. You see my butt shoot up, and just the weight shoot forward, out over my toes, knees are coming in on me, you know, weight's rolling to the inside of my feet and towards my big toes, and I'm wanting to keep it on the outsides and on my heels, and just form's kind of breaking down. And like I said, I've been trying a few different things, foot placement, I changed where I carry the bar, and just trying to work on a few things. But I think I'm going to like squatting in shoes, having the heel, but I'm just going to have to get used to it. Probably need to, like I said, change something besides the Skechers. Here Joe goes again, and on all these, the form's the same thing. I mean, for one thing, I think is the biggest thing for Joe is he doesn't get a good tight setup, and whenever we slow these down, you'll be able to kind of see that he just like, once he gets the weight off, everything just kind of relaxes, and you can kind of see he needs to be tight and stay tight the whole time, which I think is why right off the bat his form goes kind of, you know, away really quickly. Mine usually goes down out of the hole. On this day, I was having a problem keeping my knees opened up, like I said, so my squats felt pretty different, but I don't know if that was because of the shoes. Here, I slowed this one down. I think this is our last set, maybe, with 405. Actually, my form looks a little better on the down, on this coming down on the descent, and then as we come up, my knees will shoot in right immediately, and boom, there the hips go back. You can see them shooting back towards Joe, and my chest is starting to fall. Then right here, I'll kick my elbows way out as my chest just caves and the bar shoots forward even more. My knees come in more. I needed to keep the elbows under the bar and keep those knees pushed out. Other than that, you know, the squats were, all my squats looked kind of high, and so did Joe's. Just like I said, trying to work on being upright. I never squatted in shoes. They were probably about an inch or so high, most of them, maybe even a little higher. And here Joe goes. We'll slow this one down, and like we said, same thing on the form, Joe. You got to get tighter coming out of the rack, and you can see as everything just starts going forward right off the bat. Elbows are shot forward, and chest is caved in, and it's really going to roll out on you. Knees are, if you look at your feet, your weight is like just rolling in, like your heels. You ain't got much weight on the back of your heels, and doom, the knee, elbows come back towards my jaw, knocking me out almost, and you just really fight that one all just due to your technique. We just need to get it right as you're way out over your toes. We both need to work on this, and we'll get it down, buddy. Just keep plugging away and making these videos till we're better. That's it.